Get the fuck out of here. One Piece chapter 1014. Whoa. Did we really just see Kinemon get dusted and protecting Momo on top of that? Yo. Oda was in his bag. Yo. Wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting that one, man. Yo, let's back up for a second. So I have to say this, like what Kaidou does here by prematurely, and we can call it premature because we've seen Luffy bounce back before, but by prematurely declaring victory, Kaidou is implementing one of the 48 laws of power where it's one of those things where he's controlling the narrative and he is proclaiming victory early, because if you can get people to believe the things that you're saying, you can drop the morale very quickly and you can go ahead and turn the tide in battle to suit your favor. So I like what Kaidou did right here. And what I also like about this is that Kaidou has a moment where he looks at Luffy and he says that you infuse yourself with the Supreme King Haki. However, you're clumsy using it. You couldn't be Joy Boy. And it's another time where you see that name once again kind of get brought up. And it kind of feels like Luffy, whatever connection to Joy Boy he has, it's going to be something we're going to see later on. It's very similar to how when Naruto's going on a weekly basis, I know a lot of the long-term viewers hate when I make the Naruto comparisons, but you guys know, like from Kryptonian saying onward, it's one of those things where Naruto is one of those things where I make reference points to it. But with the Naruto series, it got to a certain point where it became obvious that Naruto had some type of a connection to Sage of Six Paths. It's becoming obvious that Luffy's got a connection to Joy Boy. And what I like here is that when Kaidou gets all the information, he's like, hey, I want you to tell everybody that I'm coming down there, I'm kicking everybody's ass. Tell them that Straw Hat Luffy has fallen, and he gets the information of where Momo is, and you just see the fallout of the battles that are taking place. And you see how strongly everybody's trying to fight. You got Yamato swinging her club. She's saying that I'm Oden. She's kicking everybody's asses. You got the moment where Momo is talking to Shinobu. He's reading Oden's diary, and he's like, well, I can't die here. And something in that diary did kind of drop some knowledge on Momo for him to come to that conclusion. I'm not saying that I thought that, oh man, he's gonna immediately just give up. I'm not saying that, but something in there piqued his interest for him to come to that conclusion. What I also like is the fact that as the announcement's coming through, you see Chopper, he's trying to fight against Queen. We get the revelation that Caesar Clown was going through and helping Chopper perfect his Rumble Ball and help him get the Beast transformation up to 30 minutes. We see this man is just continuing to just fight his ass off. And as the battles begin to rage on, that's when we get the news that, oh, okay, Straw Hat Luffy's lost. The Kozuki Samurai have lost. And you just see the reactions on how everybody is just reacting to what we've seen. And Kaido saying like, hey, Luffy, he's fallen to the bottom of the ocean. He's gone. The samurai have gone. But you see the reaction in the form of the Straw Hats where they react the strongest. Whereas Kid and Law were basically like, this changes nothing. We're still whooping ass. Nico Robin, she looked like she's taking a hell of a beating from Black Maria, but Nico Robin's still ready to put that work in. Sanji and Zoro are both screaming, screw that. And it's because Kaido gives them the opportunity. He says, anybody that raises their hands up and surrender, I'll let them stay alive. And as that is going on, you have Kinemon and you have Kiku. The two of them make their way to Momo. And you have that moment where Kanjuro shows up and he's transformed as Oden. And he does the most despicable thing. He's like, hey, son, how you doing? And what I hate about this is you see the love and affection and the tears in the eyes of Momo. And the way that Kiku is just drawn, super pissed off. Kiku grabs that sword, starts charging for it. Kiku's like, this is an imposter. Don't fall for this. And Kiku is like, I can't believe you tried this for a second time. And Kanjuro's just keeping up the act. Kanjuro's like, man, you know, I can't believe that you're accusing me of stuff like this. Kanjuro's pulling on the heartstrings like, hey, I took you and Izu in. I raised you guys like kids. Why would you say this to me? And then you see the buildup where Kiku's eye begin to start welling up with tears, and he hesitates. Man, Oda's so good with the traps. Even after knowing that Kiku's a trap, I still fucked around and called Kiku a she. But Kiku hesitates, and then that's when Kanjuro just plunges the sword right into the gut. And what I like about this is that you see the reaction. You see how Kinemon is just drawn super beastly. Kiku's thinking, I can't believe that this happened. Kanjuro is talking all that shit. You see Momo's reaction. You see as Kinemon is fighting back the tears as he's holding Kiku. You see Kiku saying the last words, and before this man can even do anything, Kinemon cuts down Kanjuro. And Kinemon's like, this is the last time you're going to pull this shit off on me. And before this can go any further, that big bad son of a bitch Kaidou just drops down from the ceiling. And you see as Momo starts looking like, oh shit, Kinemon's the last one standing. He's telling Shinobu, take Momo and flee. You see Kaidou bring down that club. You see the deranged expression on his face. You see the look of determination on Kinemon's face. Then on the middle part of the double page spread, you see as Kinemon attempts to block that bald spike that's coming down. The sword is being chipped off, and it looks like Kinemon got his whole head crushed in. And what's so crazy about this is that if this is how this man fell, right in front of Momo, man, this dude Momo gonna come back kicking ass. Like, this is the second time that he's had to live with something like this. And the fact that he watched two near and dear people to him die right in front of him, man, this is gonna be good right here, man. This is gonna be good. And the chapter ends off with the fact that Kaido's island has finally reached the Wano mainland. So it looks like we're starting to move closer towards this climax of this fight, man. So what I want to know from you guys is, what do you guys think about Kiku's reaction that even though she knew, a son of a bitch, even though Kiku knew that that was not actually Oden, how do you feel about the fact that Kiku still couldn't differentiate between Kanjuro and Oden? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Have an awesome day, guys.